You would never guess what we just did. We may have bought another shit box, and it's an XL. This car is going to be my dad and my sister's car. My sister needed a little bit of a runabout car to get to uni and, you know, go see friends and stuff like that. So as I do, of course, I think an XL is the best candidate for that. So there's a few reasons why we picked this car. So obviously, as you can see, it's got a fair bit of damage on it. It's not the prettiest looking XL ever, but the main reason really is purple. And it's kind of a red color. You can't find too many purple ones, and I hadn't really wanted a purple XL. So that was the deal. I got the purple XL. We actually got it for an absolute steal. It was only $700. $700 for this. But I guess it does kind of make sense because it is an absolute piece of shit. But $700 with a good running engine and a good working automatic transmission is still a pretty good deal, because the engine and the transmission probably cost more separately than to just get this. So obviously the plan is to fix up the bodywork because it is shocking. I'm probably going to attempt to fully respray this car myself, and I've got some wheels for it as well that I'm also going to paint myself, and we'll obviously fix up the interior and make it look a whole lot better as well. So guys, we're going to get straight into it, and the first mod we're going to do to this car is an exhaust system. So this is what we got. So we've got a big 3.5-inch tip, just like my black car. We bought a 3.5-inch tip, which goes down to 2.5, because you can't really find a 3.5 to 2-inch. So for that, we got a 2.5-inch to 2-inch reducer, or whatever you call this. There you go. So one of them. Then we have another reducer. This goes from the stock tailpipe, which I think it's like 1 5/8, if I measure correctly, to 2-inch. So basically this will go there. So the existing exhaust pipe will go there. I'll cut it, weld this on, weld that in there. Then we've got the muffler. So this is just a red back muffler. I think it's quite a small one. It's a straight through design. So yeah, you will be able to see, you can actually see out the other end, which is kind of cool. So it's pretty much just a straight through design, and it's just got heaps of baffling in it. So I have the same muffler on that car over there, which sounds really, really good. But this setup should be a bit quieter because we will have a catalytic converter and like 2 resonators, where that doesn't have a catalytic converter and only has 1 resonator. Also, we've got some exhaust hangers. You know, obviously we've got to somehow hang this exhaust system. So exhaust hangers. So I'm curious to see how this will actually sound. I've not really done this sort of thing because my car has got a full 2-inch exhaust system, but this will use mostly the factory system, but just basically change the axle back. Also, you may be wondering, why am I straight away doing an exhaust system on this car? Well, I'll show you why. Well, as you can probably see, this muffler is extremely short. Like, hang on a second, there's even like this little piece that's coming out. What? Come on. What the hell? I guess that's some baffling or something that's shot out the exhaust. So, yeah, as you can see, I have no idea what happened here. But, yeah, this thing is completely shot. I'm just gonna basically cut it there, weld on my new muffler and the exhaust tip. So, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's not too hard. Alrighty guys, I made a lot of progress so far. So we've got everything tacked up. So I've got the tip where I want it to be, nice in position. We've got front exhaust hanger tacked up. We've got that reducer that I cut down, all tacked up in there. Then we come back here. We've got that hanger tacked up, that hanger tacked up there. And then we've got the other reducer from the stock pipe here to then the 2-inch muffler. So, and yeah, so all looks really, really good. I'm really, really happy with the fitment. I think it's gonna look super, super cool. So basically all I've got to do is now weld it fully up, paint it black, and that's it. Oh, and I had a little bit of an injury. A piece of like weld fell off and went on my sleeve, but then burned a hole through it and then got my arm. So yeah, that kind of hurts, but we soldier on. So got this on the table. Yes, it's not a welding table, but it's what I have. And it's time to weld this thing up. Alrighty guys, there we go. So all fully welded up. The weld's not too bad. Yeah, all fully welded up. So I'll let it cool down for a bit and then we'll throw some paint on it. And it's all done. Look at that. So I decided just to quickly paint it. So I just scuffed it down, made sure to get rid of all the dirt and yeah, painted it black. So obviously it's heat fruit paint because that wouldn't go well if it wasn't. So yeah, I'm really, really happy how it turned out. Everything lined right back up. The tip is exactly where I want it to be, which is good. So now the only thing left to do is put it on the ground and see how it sounds. So far, which is good, so we'll let it warm up and see how it sounds. That's not bad at all. I'll let it warm up a little bit more, but that's not too bad at all. It's like, it's definitely quieter than my black car, which is what I wanted, but it's still got like a little bit of noise. Like it doesn't sound like stock, but it's not overly loud. So that's pretty good. Alrighty, well, I reckon let's take it off the hoist and take it for a drive. Alrighty guys, that does it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. There will be definitely more to come with this car. You know, we've got wheels for it, we've got lowering springs, and we'll be painting the car as well. We'll still be painting the same color. We'll just give it a refresh, fix all the dents, whatnot. And don't worry, there'll be more Falcon content coming as well. I've got some big plans that I'll share, hopefully in the next video or so, with what I want to do with that car. So stay tuned guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.